now we're going to play a game called Message in a Bowl, not a bottle. We have some cue words here that Sairee is going to pick up as chits, and then there's corresponding questions so we can get her ideas on it. Ready, Sairee?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Let's do this. All right, let's get the blue first. Investing.
Okay. How important is it and how do you approach it yourself?
Very important. I have to confess I'm not good at it from, I think, a depth perspective.
Okay.
But all my money is going to go to startups.
That much is sorted.
That much is sorted.
Okay, next.
Because that's the only instrument I understand.
Good. This side, hold on. Next.
All right. Support systems.
Should women also explore financial support systems?
Absolutely. You know, I think, you know, the Warren Buffett advice, have more income sources.
Yeah.
I think that's just so true, and everyone should have it. And I think women should have it all the more. I actually think there should be a program when you're in school, they should teach you about these things.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
that, you know, when you approach life and you're navigating various things and you're doing your career planning, and when you go on a break from maternity, you still have an income source.
Yeah.
So totally, and I think not just financial support systems, all sorts of support systems. You know, get more help than you need.
Yeah. Next.
There you go. All right. Technology.
So this is something that you've said, and I want to, pick your head on that. A resource, technology is a resource that women, especially women entrepreneurs, can and must leverage to succeed and thrive.
You know, technology helps us scale. It helps us stay ahead of the game. It creates more efficiency. It creates more neutrality. And there is no way any of us is getting ahead without technology. And I think technology can really change the game in every way, in business, at home, in personal productivity, in just sort of staying aligned with what's going on.
And just, to go back to our conversation about millennials, do you see them embracing it more
I think they're born with
openly
it.
than,
Yes, so I don't think they have this dichotomy, they're born with it. I think if we told them to switch off and
that would be a
get
problem,
out in the woods, they would be a little troubled. But I think they get this as well.
Yeah.
Totally, and I think the pace and depth of technology is going to just overwhelm us. It means, when I see the conversation about cryptocurrency, blockchain, AI, I think there's so much to learn, right?
Yeah.
Even when you run a tech firm, you got to sort of really keep learning more every single day.
Yeah.
And I think it's also a great way to live, right? Because you're learning every single day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. On to the next one.
All right. Empathy.
Are we creating ecosystems where we can have more empathetic leaders and more empathetic teams as well?
I do feel not enough. I think we've created an ecosystem where everyone has a point of view, but we are not lending ourselves enough to viewing points. I think empathy is nothing but creating more viewing points, for the world, for your own self. I guess
just putting yourself in someone else's shoes
absolutely,
for a second,
right? So I think we're not doing that enough. We're still celebrating a lot of being assholes. So I think somewhere we got to, put a stop to that and say, hey, it's not cool being an asshole.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
All right. Spirituality.
How does it guide you as an entrepreneur?
Well, I think it guides everyone, not just me, but I think it's just going home every day. It's going home to yourself. You don't go home physically, but you find the space you come from and you find a ground, basically. It lets you fly all day and then come back home to a nest.
Last one.
All right. Feminism.
What does the term mean to you and how do you identify with it?
It really means humanity to me. It
Okay.
really means that we got to see every person as a person in themselves, and everybody shares the same universe with us. Everybody shares the same earth with us. And I guess it's just making sure that we view the world from their point of view as well, and we make space for them. It's an act of making space. It so happened that women got left behind in this act of making space in more ways than one.
Yeah.
So gender became ahead of this conversation. But the fact remains, tomorrow it could be another group. It could be transgenders. It could be LGBTQs. It could be men. Actually, I see that at some point we're going to need some effort to save men from patriarchy itself.
Yeah.
So to me, it's more than a political movement. It's really the story of humanity.
Super.
Thank you.